marks, and I am going to give you marks for that, and that marks will be added for your first round exam. Is it okay? Yes. Now the work I am going to give you, the activity that I am going to give you is, you have to mark the rivers and oceans. Take an outline map of India, mark the rivers and oceans of India that I have mentioned here. Then you have to color it, then you have to take a picture of that and send it to me through WhatsApp, or you can directly bring it to the school and give it to me for correction. Listen children, you will get marks for that. Remember, the rivers and oceans that you have to mark on the map are Ganga River, Brahmaputra, Yamuna, Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal. All these places, all these things, rivers and oceans should be marked on the outline map of India and colored, and that should be very neat. Work should be done very neatly, and that should be submitted to me. Is it okay children? Now I will move on to my next topic. Children, you have learned that many important rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra take its origin in the northern place, isn't it? Nowadays, we are talking about pollution a lot, like air pollution, noise pollution, water pollution, and so on. Water pollution has become a subject of concern in the last few years very much. Why? Because our Indian rivers are getting polluted because of so many reasons. Now, let us learn how these rivers are polluted in brief. Do you know the reasons why these rivers are polluted in our country, children? Yes, let us make a brief note on why rivers are getting polluted in India. See now, people use plastics very much, isn't it children? So plastics, several types of toxic waste. Toxic means poisonous. Toxic waste and effluents of industries. The removal of waste from the industries are dumped into the river water, making the river water polluted. Not only that, idols, images which are painted with different chemical paints are immersed in the river water. The immersed ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿಡೋದು, ಅದನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಣ್ಣ ಬಣ್ಣ ಹಾಕಿರುವಂಥ ಏನು ಐಡಲ್ಸು ಇಮೇಜಸ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನದಿ ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಹರಿಯೋಕೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮೇಕ್ಸ್ ದ ರಿವರ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಪೊಲ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್. Then the chemical effluents which are released by the industries are let into the river water. Not only that, big cities. There are many big cities in our country. These cities produce a large amount of garbage in different forms. Even these garbage which are produced in different forms are also thrown into the rivers. So river water gets contaminated, it gets polluted. Not only this, mining activities, that is taking minerals from the earth, digging the land and taking minerals, no, that is called as mining. Mining activities are done near the rivers of Kali, Bhadra, etc. So by doing these mining activities also cause pollution of rivers. As you people are very young, you have to learn to keep your environment clean, and if you come to know anything that is against the environment, the cause of environment, then you have to speak out and help the environment to be clean and save many lives. Now I am going to move on with my subject. That is, in the last video, we were learning about the political map. What is a political map? What is a physical map? Hope you have understood the difference between the political map and a physical map. Then we had learned about the neighboring countries of our country. We started learning about the physical features of India, physical divisions of India. In that, we have already learned the the two physical divisions, that is the northern mountains and the northern plains. Today we are going to learn about the third one, that is the peninsular plateau. Now before going to learn about this physical division, you have to learn the meaning of the names. Because all these names are new terms for you people. You don't know what is a peninsula, then what is a plateau. Plateau, I think I have already told in the beginning of the lesson about plateaus. Still, I am going to explain you what is a peninsula and what is a plateau. Then we will move on with our details of characteristics of the peninsular plateau, what is the exact location of the peninsular plateau. Everything we will learn by watching the maps of the different peninsula as well as plateaus. Now, first, what is a peninsula? See, we are learning the third physical division, peninsular plateau, right? In that, there are two terms. That is, one is peninsula and the other one is plateau. First, what is peninsula? What do you mean by a peninsula? What is peninsula? Peninsula means a large area of land, a vast area of land surrounded by three sides of water. That is called as peninsula. See, for example, our India map. See India. This is our map, right? We have in the west, we have Arabian Sea. In the east, we have Bay of Bengal. Then in the south, we have Indian Ocean. Isn't it, children? So, all the three sides are covered by water bodies. In the center, we have the land mass. So, India is called a peninsula because it is surrounded by three sides water, and in the center it is covered by large mass of land. Such a piece of land which is surrounded by three sides of water are called as peninsula. The another term that is there in this peninsular plateau is plateau. What is a plateau? In simple terms, the other terms that we use for plateau often are tableland and upland. Plateau is also called, in some places we use the words that is tableland as well as upland. Now, you know how a table will be. Isn't it, children? Four sides, it will be raised and one plain level land will be there. Such part of a land is called as a plateau. The definition of a plateau, what you can say is, plateau is an area of level high ground. It is a raised level land is raised above. I will show you the pictures, then you can understand it easily, children. What is a plateau? To understand that, I will show you the pictures and explain simultaneously. Then you can understand it very easily. An area of flat land which is higher than the land around it is known as a plateau. You can see in this picture, children, raised land is there, isn't it? Such places are called as plateau. Such area are called as plateau. What is a peninsular plateau? Peninsular plateau is the body of or piece of land that is enclosed on three sides by water jetting out. Jetting out means projecting out or protruding out from a larger body of land. Examples for the plateaus in our peninsular region are Malwa Plateau, Deccan Plateau, Bustard Plateau, that is Dandakaranya, Telangana Plateau, Hazaribagh Plateau, Chota Nagpur Plateau. All these are the examples for plateaus. Now you would have understood what is a peninsular plateau. Now we shall move on to how the peninsular plateau is formed. What is the location of the peninsular plateau? The peninsular plateau. The peninsular plateau lies to the south of the northern plains of India. Northern plains are in the north. Exactly to the south of northern plains is the peninsular plateau. It lies towards the south of the northern plains. It has Bay of Bengal in towards the east, Arabian Sea in the western side, and the Indian Ocean towards the south. The Narmada Son River Rift Valley divides the peninsular plateau into two major parts. The northern part is called the Malwa Plateau and the southern part is called as the Deccan Plateau. It is surrounded by three mountain ranges. It extends over 8 Indian states. See children, here yellow colored part is shaded, no? Here in this map, light green color part, that is the Deccan Plateau. It extends to a large number of states, that is Telangana, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. And the northern part of Deccan Plateau is called as Malwa region. Malwa region occupies a plateau in western Madhya Pradesh and southeastern Rajasthan and with Gujarat in the west. Here Guru Shikhar is the highest mountain peak. The Aravalli range lie to the northwest of Malwa Plateau and the Vindhyas lie to the south of the Malwa Plateau. Mount Guru Shikhar is the highest peak in the Aravallis. The Satpura ranges, Maikala ranges, Rajmahal, Amarakantaka ranges lie to the north of Deccan Plateau. Then the Western Ghats, to the west you have Western Ghats and in the east we have Eastern Ghats. The Annamalai hills, the Cardamom and Padani hills are to the south of the Western Ghats, and the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats meet at the Nilgiri hills. Udagamandala, also called as Ooty, a famous hill station is also located here. Many rivers of peninsular India have their source in the Western Ghats. Which are those rivers? They are the Narmada River, Tapati, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. These are the important rivers that flow in the Deccan Plateau. The rivers like Chambal, Betwa and Son originate in the central highland and flow northwards and join the Ganga and Yamuna river. The Narmada and Tapi hills begin in Vindhya hills and flow westwards into the Arabian Sea. Characteristics of the Deccan Plateau. It is an upland with an extensive, almost level surface which is bounded by steep slopes. This landform is an extensive area. Extensive means very large area of relatively flat land. The Deccan Plateau is the largest plateau in India and it is made up of ancient hard rocks. You can see the ancient hard rocks in this picture. Now, the advantages of peninsular plateau. The peninsular plateau is very rich in minerals. The Deccan Trap is famous for black soils. Peninsular plateau is rich in valuable minerals such as manganese, iron, mica, coal, bauxite, gold and copper. All these minerals are available in plenty in the peninsular plateau. The rivers flowing across it are helpful for the cultivation of crops. You can grow crops very well because the soil is very fertile here also. There are many waterfalls which are useful for the generation of hydroelectricity. Production of hydroelectricity is also there in the Deccan Plateau. It is favorable for agriculture, rearing of animals and industries. Several empires also ruled in the peninsular plateau. The Rashtrakutas, Chalukyas, Hoysalas, Vijayanagara kings, Kadambas, Gangas and Bahmani sultans had established their empires here in Deccan Plateau. You will be learning about all these dynasties in your higher classes. So this is about the peninsular plateau. Now we shall move on to the coastal plains. Coastal plains are flat, low-lying land between the coast and the higher land in the interior. It is called as a coastal plain. India has a long coastal plain. You can see in this map, children, the green color part which is colored, both the sides are the coastal parts of our country, coastal regions of our country. Coastal plains of India lie on both the sides of the peninsular plateau, along the western and eastern coasts of India. They extend about 6,150 kilometers from the run of Kutch in the west, that is in the Gujarat, till the west Bengal in the east. So these coastal plains are divided into western coastal plains and the eastern coastal plain. You can see in this map, the western coastal plain lies between the Western Ghats in the east and the Arabian Sea in the west. It extends from the Gulf of Kutch in the Gujarat till the Kanyakumari in the south. Then the eastern coastal plains lies between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. It extends from Gangetic Delta in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. Both the coastal plains of India have many major ports. Kandla in Gujarat, Mumbai, Nhava Sheva in Maharashtra, Marmagova, Goa, Navamangaluru, Kochi, Tuticorin, Chennai, Ennore, Visakhapatnam, Paradeep, Haldia and Kolkata in West Bengal are the major seaports of India. New Mangaluru port ranks 9th in India. It is known as the gateway of Karnataka. The important features of the coastal plains. Fishing is an important occupation of the people living in coastal plains. So most of the people eat fish and prawn, spinach, ivy gourd, black-eyed peas, black-eyed peas ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲಸಂದೆ ಕಾಳು ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದು, and sambar cucumber are also eaten as food, eaten for food. Paddy, areca nut, adike, coconut, cashew nut, cardamom, banana and other vegetables are also grown here. The use of boiled rice, ಕುಸುಬ್ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದು, the use of boiled rice is very popular in coastal regions. These coastal regions, plains, they have the houses with steep sloping roof because rain is heavy there. Due to heavy rain, the houses in the coastal plains are the roofs of the houses in the coastal plains are sloping. Gently sloping strip of land bordering the sea, usually composed of sand and gravel, marl, is called beach. You can see the pictures here, children. I think you should have understood what is a beach. The striking sea waves bring great delight, bring happiness to our mind and eyes. We feel so happy to see these waves, sea waves, isn't it, children? The Ullal beach, Malpe beach, Kapu beach, Om beach and Marvante beaches of Karnataka are very attractive and beautiful. People people visit these beaches very often, which is very beautiful. Now, they have given two activities in your textbook in page number 213. In that first one, you have to collect the pictures of ships, of a ship, and write three sentences about its use. How ship is used in our life, that you have to write. And the second one, second activity is locate the following on the outline map of India: Mumbai, Navamangaluru, Chennai, Visakhapatnam, and Marmagova. In the beginning, I had asked you to mark the rivers and oceans, isn't it? In that map only you can do this also. If you have any doubts or questions regarding this part, you can WhatsApp me and ask me the doubts, children. Then not only that, you have to submit your classworks for me to do correction. You can bring it to the school. Will be available from 10 to 3 p.m. So anytime you can come and give your classworks for corrections. Thank you, children.